All right, guys, today I'm going to be explaining to you what you are doing for your project of the Renaissance. So you are going to be doing a portrait of the artist. So you're going to create a Google Slides presentation. So you'll go to slides.google.com, make a new presentation that introduces one of the influential artists that we've talked about to the class and explains in detail how and why the works of this person affected the art world and in many cases society. So we are only going to be doing the painters and the sculptors for this project. So you can choose from Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, Donatello, or Raphael, one of the Ninja Turtles. So first up, choose an attractive background and create a title slide that has your artist's name, so one of those four names, and your name. Then on the second slide, you're going to identify the reason that artist is important. So what influence did they have on art? And so you're giving a quick introduction to their main works and their achievements. On the third slide, you are summarizing the main biographical points of the artist's life. So like when were they born? Were they orphaned or not? Who paid for their art? Where did they live? Did they study anywhere? Any of those main biographical points. You can also include anything that you found in research that was of personal interest to you. So you are going to have to do research outside of the notes that we took on these men. Then for slides 4 through 6, so slide 4, 5, and 6, each of those slides is going to have a different work on it that artist created. So it can be a painting, a sculpture, a building, whatever that artist made. And for each of those works, you are going to identify these things. The medium, so what is it made out of? Is it oil and canvas? Is it fresco? Is it marble? Is it bronze? What is it made out of? The style in which it was created. So is it a portrait? Is it a church? Is it a sculpture? Like, what is it? The characteristics of that style. So what characteristics of the Renaissance does it have? Does it have the geometric shapes? Does it have the perspective? Does it have the vanishing point? Does it have symmetry? Any of those things we've talked about this unit. Which of those things does it have? The story behind the work. So why was it painted? Who wanted it to be painted? Where was it housed? Like what purpose did creating that work of art serve? An explanation of what the work is telling us. So is it telling us about the story of David and Goliath? Is it telling us about Jesus? Is it telling us about whatever it is that it's telling us about? The importance of the work. So did it influence other works? Is it, worth millions of dollars now? Whatever. However, we know that work is still important today. And then include a picture of it, obviously, so we know what it is. Then your very last slide, slide 7, should be a works cited slide with at least 3 sources cited for this project. Only one of those can be Wikipedia. So you need to do research outside of the notes we've given you and outside of Wikipedia to have 3 sources. Okay? Now, here's what's very important. Do not cut and paste from a website. That's plagiarism. You must reword the information that you've learned into your own words. Anything else is plagiarism and you will get a 0. Okay? Please don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Okay? Do not cut and paste. Type your own words. It's going to be beautiful. 50 points, summative.